chicken salsa lasagna. Third time ever making this in the last few years, but I'm adding garlic cheesy sauce. It's very thick and delicious. Let's get the assembly going here. We're gonna add homemade pureed salsa. The original one was not, and I'm lining it with parchment just because I don't want it to stick to this older pan. And I made these from scratch too. I dried them on a sheet with flour overnight in the fridge, covered in a towel. So let's just put them in here. Perfect. They're not all the same length too, so gotta find ones that fit. That one fits even better. And if you need more on the end, just tear them, fold them, cut a few, just fit just neatly and perfect. Or as perfect as you can get. Alright, next up. Add some of this delicious, thick, garlicky cheese. This does not have to be in here, but if you want to go for it. Just a couple blobs. So thick and delicious. This is originally right here. and no tripod. I love it. So we're gonna add about half of this. I'm only gonna be doing about 2 layers. Because it's a thin pan. Pure white chicken breast that has been boil infused with sage, rosemary, oregano, salt, and pepper. Look at the lighting! And then of course, you can't have chicken salsa without salsa. Carefully add about half of this. Oh gosh, how are we gonna do this? Get all the way to the end there. Oh my god, it smells amazing. Homemade! Don't get it out of a jar. Push down to create them layers. Make them homogeneous and even. Which is what I wasn't doing originally, because I would keep these in cubes. But I figured chopping it and pureeing the salsa would make it a little more consistent and layered, instead of being so rugged. So this is the final recipe. I'm going to write this in the cookbook tonight. Another noodle. I like the specks of seasonings in these noodles. Every layer is flavored, including the pasta. And then we go to our magical shapes. Always make extra so you can make little pieces like this to go on the end perfectly. Fine pieces that fit. Need a little wider one for this. That looks great. Look at that, perfect fit on the end here. Ignore that. You can layer it over. It's so thin. It doesn't matter. It's about half the thickness of store-bought. Another benefit to cooking from scratch. Just keep adding it until there's no more sauce visible. Looks good to me. Make sure it's nice and even. Now it's time for more delicious this, and that, and that. Lots of extra noodles. Enough to make a whole nother lasagna. But, it's gorgeous. Put the rest of the sauce on top. Whatever you have left, salsa, whatever. But, now we gotta put the cheese. This is a part skim cheese, cause it browns better, it's stringier, it's chewier, and it's freaking delicious, that's why. It spreads better, it's just really good cheese. Mozzarella. Doot. Broke all the rules, did a white and a red sauce, essentially. Alright, 400-degree oven. We'll give it, since everything in here is cooked except for the pasta, it should really only take like 25-30 minutes, but to get this really good crust, I'm gonna give it a whopping 40 minutes probably. It just depends. We'll see in a minute. Oh my god, so golden. Gorgeous. Here goes nothing. Little secret, I put some parchment paper in the bottom. Makes for that. The bottom peeled off the bottom of this. But, it already tastes to me. I can tell you right now. Look at that. The salsa and the cheese. And the noodles turn into almost like a crust. They were so thin. Oh my god. Check this out. Nice and crunchy, but soft. Cracky. Pasta. Look at the layers. Delicious.